Yep, that's me with the hand cannon, sinking the W, violating everything I once held dear. How did it come to this? Who's to blame? Did I sell out? Let's talk about the mammoth, and why and how I came to use it. Welcome everybody to Fortnite Meets Reality. I'm the DatsunZBoss. For those who don't know me, my playstyle is gritty, personal, high adrenaline, pretty much in your face. I started about a year and a half ago. Chapter 5. Season Who Cares. I started running out and got sniped. I got sniped a lot. So it didn't take me long to realize that if I hopped in a car, bullets would hit the car and they wouldn't kill me. And then I could race up to my enemy and run him over a few times and then get out and spray and pray. In time, I got better at spraying and I did a little less praying. But that became my play style. Race around in a car, look for gunshots, race to those people, run them over, and hop out with some sort of Uzi or whatnot and lay down lead. I never got better than 5th place at times. Probably not even that far back then. But eventually the Ninja Turtle weapons came out. For those of you who remember those, I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, hey, melee weapons, right on. Now I'll run people over with my car, and then I'll hop out and I'll beat them to death. And that even seemed to be a lot more efficient. And that became my play style. I enjoy the up close in your face play style. I enjoy the adrenaline, the energy, and the excitement. Oh, sorry about that. I'm at work, and those are alarms. Just ignore them. Yeah, so I enjoy the in-your-face, the action, and it makes the game worth playing for me. I absolutely detest the bush camping snipers. They're the ones who, in a way, created my play style. I couldn't go anywhere without catching a stray bullet. And so it seemed cowardly to me. For the longest time, I kind of hold a personal grudge against them. And, my aim wasn't very good. Having not played first-person shooters in about 25, 30 years, my aim was rough. So this worked out fine. I'd get up close to people, pump them with lead, or beat them to death. And as, that's just how I play. And I sculpted my whole channel around that, my Datsun. And so at some point in time in chapter 6, the swords came out. Some people went airborne on me with shotguns, and they've done that with the shockwaves, and I could never really get that down. But there's a YouTuber called TOBY WAN SHINOBI. I'll link his channel down below. He does a lot of self-help videos. Really, really good YouTuber. He's got his own maps. They're all dedicated to certain skills, and you can learn a lot from this guy. But he had one in particular that taught you you could practice jumping with swords and pulling the pump out midair and shooting people. And I put in about 16 hours doing that, and then came out and utilized that skill. And I had to do that because I had to adapt. What happened was players they see the car come up, they jump on a rock, and obviously I can't run them over, so now I'm forced to jump out. And if they got a gun, now they have the high ground. It was worse than the 50-50 for me. I needed a solution. I had to adapt. My playstyle was being ruined by the rocks and by people generally who are, go inside a building or something, take cover. So the jumping shotty was really good. it worked for me. And unbeknownst to me, come around chapter 6, once upon a time I had limited weapons. I ended up picking up a mammoth pistol, and until I could get my hands on my typical play weapons, and I found myself fairly accurate with this mammoth pistol and doing large damage. And I ignored it, went about my play style. But every time I got my hands on a mammoth pistol, it seemed like I almost won that game, or won it with friends. And I just kept ignoring it because I absolutely abhorred shooting at people from afar. It's just the opposite of of my self-perceived identity. So, but it finally became apparent to me that this was a tool that I could use. I could soften people up with a couple shots, and then use my play style. I could race in with the Datsun, bump them once or twice, and hey, if they're really good at avoiding me and I didn't get that bump, they're already softened up with a mammoth pistol. Now I can jump out and get in their face and take them out the way I enjoy playing. And this leads to victories. So my recommendation here is that, if you happen to be the guy who's a passive person, your style of play is keeping a distance and shooting at people. You don't like it when they get in their face, which is the opposite of me. I love getting in the faces. I don't like shooting from afar. I would recommend not limiting yourself. Get out of your comfort zone. Grab that weapon that you detest or you're uncomfortable with. Check out TOBY WAN SHINOBI's website and his maps. A lot of skill maps. You can practice with his bots, and it's a lot faster than being sent back to the lobby. So spend 8 to 16 hours practicing with those weapons, and then just hop back in the game. Pick a silly skin. That's my recommendation. Pick a funny skin. Grab the weapons that you normally don't use and get out there and just use them. And if somebody kills you, they don't know who you are. It doesn't matter. You're not degrading your reputation, or you don't even have to feel bad. This is just you incognito checking out your newly found skills. That's what I did. I put on the old army man skin, and I get out there, do my quests. I get out there to test out new things. Nobody knows it's me. I'm anonymous, and I think that I think we could all become a better version of ourselves. That's my main take. Let me know down below if you agree or if you got any input on this, but I think a lot of us fit into this box where we're in a comfort zone, a play style, and if we just we could take a moment to augment ourselves and pick up something that we don't like or uncomfortable with, and if we implement that to our play strategy, we could still not betray who we are, play the way we enjoy playing, with that little added something for uncomfortable situations, whatever they may be for you in your play style. Yeah. Hey, if you hung out this long, thanks for watching, and check out some of my other videos if you're not sure how I play, or if you're curious how I play. I think by using these weapons that we don't typically use, we can become a better version of ourselves. You'll generally win more games and enjoy your game time a whole lot more. I think we limit ourselves by eschewing weapons that we're not normally comfortably using. And I believe we can improve our range of play while staying true to ourselves and our play styles. So that's what I got for you. If you have anything to add, please share it with each other if you have any experiences, or if this sounds familiar to you. It sounds like something you went through. Delve deep into your childhood when you started playing this game. Yeah, I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for listening. You have a great week.